The man never imagined that the robot he had spent a fortune developing was actually an ordinary person in disguise. Although her body was stiff and she looked no different from a real robot, she was in fact a high school girl born with facial paralysis. Even when Jack lay with his head in her lap, he never noticed anything off.
硬い。さすが金属製品。
すみません、筋肉です。
The reason Lucy disguised herself as a robot was that her parents had racked up a mountain of debt. To pay it off, she applied for a job as a maid at a wealthy tycoon's household. But since Jack despised humans, she had no choice but to pose as a robot. As the heir to the family empire, Jack had been targeted by all kinds of attacks since childhood. Bombs hidden in alarm clocks, weapons concealed in flower arrangements. That sort of thing could happen at any moment, which was why he no longer trusted people. Yet as the family's heir, he still needed someone to take care of his daily life. That made Lucy the perfect candidate. Not only was she a gifted fighter, she was also born with a naturally expressionless face. Even in the face of an explosion, she wouldn't flinch. But on the very first day she met Jack, Lucy had regrets. The thing Jack hated most was being deceived. If he ever found out, he would use every resource at his disposal to make sure the person could never show their face in society again. So if the truth ever came out, Lucy would be finished. Just as she was drowning in that fear, Jack suddenly leaned his face in close toward hers.
すげえ。ロボットのメイドさんとか、マジすげえ。
お部屋のお掃除しますね。
わあ、すごい。声も本物の女の子が喋ってるみたいだ。
She managed to pass the visual inspection, but eating became a real problem. Lucy could only sneak a few bites while Jack was in the shower.
行ってきます。
俺のサンドイッチ。
次はプロテインを用意してもらえると助かります。
Early the next morning, Jack had to go to school. To keep him protected at all times, the butler arranged for Lucy to be enrolled as well. But because of her expressionless face, her classmates all thought she was cold and unapproachable. Fortunately, Jack stepped in and sent them away. He even comforted Lucy, telling her that her blank expression was actually kind of cute. That made Lucy's heart stir a little. It was the first time anyone had ever said something like that to her. After school, Jack's brother came looking for him. They were brothers in name only, so while they were polite on the surface, they were silently cursing each other on the inside. Cole had always wanted to get rid of Jack. Without Jack around, he would become the family's heir. This visit was really just to check whether the assassination attempt had succeeded. When he saw Jack alive and well, he left in a fury and immediately began plotting the next attempt. A few days later, he arranged for a car identical to Jack's to pick him up. It wasn't until the real driver arrived that the butler realized Jack was in danger. This was already the 168th time Jack had been kidnapped. But unlike before, Lucy chased after the car directly. That sight startled everyone inside. To shake her off, they began swerving wildly from side to side. Lucy fell off the car, but quickly caught up again. Before long, Jack was brought to a warehouse. Cole planned to finish him off right there. But Jack had already recorded the entire kidnapping with a hidden micro camera and uploaded it to the cloud. If it went public on social media, Cole would be utterly ruined. The moment Cole heard that, he bolted, leaving his two lackeys standing there dumbfounded. And before they could even collect themselves, Lucy arrived. As a gifted fighter, she took them down in just a few moves. But then disaster struck. A lit cigarette dropped onto spilled gasoline, and the flames instantly swallowed the staircase. There was still a skylight they could use to escape, but only one person could fit through at a time.